Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I am Muhammad HISHAM, an independent economic analyst, and privileged to address you today on a matter of great significance that resonates deeply with the spirit of our nation, which is the crucial need to elevate the minimum wage in Malaysia, paving the way for a society that is not only fairer but also stronger. Let us embark on the discussion by immersing ourselves in the economic landscape of our beloved country. Despite the well-intentioned nature of the current minimum wage at 1,500 ringgit, it falls short of providing a decent standard of living for a significant portion of our workforce. Beyond the realm of statistics, this predicament becomes a moral concern, challenging the very essence of our societal fabric. In light of this, I wish to articulate the compelling reasons behind advocating for an increase in the minimum wage in Malaysia, with a primary focus on enhancing the well-being of our workforce. The stark revelation from the Department of Statistics Malaysia detailing a median monthly household income of 2,848 ringgit for Malaysians in the bottom 40% B40 income group served as an alarming reflection of the economic challenges faced by many families in our nation. This figure, indicative of a pressing disparity, becomes even more poignant when we consider the escalating costs of housing, education, and healthcare. The financial struggle is not merely an abstract concept, it is a tangible reality that resonates in the daily life of countless Malaysian families, underscoring the urgency for a comprehensive and equitable re-evaluation of the minimum wage in our country. In exploring this financial struggle further, it becomes apparent that the challenges extend beyond the numbers. The parallel concern of housing affordability, access to quality education, and adequate healthcare further compounds the economic predicament faced by the B40 group. The glaring disparity between the median income and the essential expenses for a decent quality of life unveils a socio-economic conundrum that demands our immediate attention and collective efforts. Addressing these challenges require not only a focus on income, but also a holistic approach that considers the broader landscape of living costs and societal necessities. Delving into the intricate fabric of our economic landscape, the study conducted by Malaysian Institute of Economic Research provide a nuanced understanding of the erosions of consumer purchasing power within the B40 group. This erosion, a consequence of income growth failing to keep pace with the inflation, unveils a disconcerting trend that extends beyond mere statistics. It translates into a decline in real income over the years, creating a formidable barrier for Malaysians striving to meet the basic necessities required for a decent quality of life. The decline in real income is not just a statistical anomaly, but a tangible impediment for the B40 group to access education, healthcare, and other essential services. This disturbing trend intensifies the challenges faced by ordinary Malaysians, making it increasingly difficult for them to secure a stable and prosperous future. Therefore, addressing the erosions of consumer purchasing power becomes not only an economic imperative but also a moral commitment to ensuring that the basic needs of every Malaysian are met in a society that values fairness and also inclusivity. Transitioning to the economic perspective, the case for raising the minimum wage gains momentum when we decide its profound impact on consumer spending, which is a critical catalyst for economic growth. The statistics provided by the World Bank underscore a compelling correlation, in which an increase in the minimum wage correlates positively with higher consumer spending. So, this surge in spending triggered by a fair minimum wage, which acts as the dynamic force, creating a ripple effect that fosters economic growth and generates employment opportunities across various sectors. Understanding this economic interplay goes beyond recognizing consumer spending as a statistic. It positions it as a driving force capable of reshaping our economic landscape. A fair minimum wage not only bolsters individual households but also propels our entire economy forward. It injects vitality into local businesses, stimulates demand, and creates a positive cycle of economic development. Consequently, advocating for a fair minimum wage isn't merely an act of economic reform. It is also an investment in the sustained growth and prosperity of our nation. Now, shifting our focus to the societal implication, the International Labour Organization spotlights the pivotal role that higher minimum wage play in reducing income inequality. The widening gap between the affluent and the struggling segments of society poses a profound threat to our social cohesion. This economic disparity is not just a numerical abstraction. It represents a chasm that, if left unaddressed, has the potential to jeopardize the fabric of our social harmony. By advocating for a fair minimum wage, we embark on a journey to bridge this gap, ensuring that economic opportunities are distributed more equitably. This step toward income equality is not just an economic policy, it is a societal commitment to forge a more inclusive Malaysia. A fair minimum wage becomes a tool for social upliftment, giving every Malaysian, regardless of their socio-economic background, a genuine chance at a better life. It is a manifestation of our collective commitment to foster a society where everyone can contribute, thrive, and share in the nation's progress. In conclusion, my fellow Malaysians, the call to raise the minimum wage is rooted in both economic necessity and moral duty. The statistics vividly depict the challenges faced by many of our fellow citizens. By addressing these challenges through a fair minimum wage, we not only uplift individuals and families, but also fortify the very foundations of our society. Let us not settle for the status quo. Instead, let us strive for a Malaysia where economic growth is not just a number on a report, but a palpable reality felt by every citizen. Together, let us advocate for a fairer and stronger Malaysia, where the minimum wage reflects the true value of labour and contributes to a society that leaves no one behind. Thank you for your time, and may our collective effort lead us toward a more equitable and prosperous Malaysia.